Hi, my name is Paul Avila. Mr. Avila is like my students like to call me. I'm an aspiring secondary educator, math to be exact. And today I'm going to talk about how my classroom philosophy, classroom management, and leadership has developed throughout my academic career in the classroom, in school, and GCU that I've developed. And the way my teaching philosophy has developed throughout this entire process of the student teaching is I believe that every student has an opportunity to learn. And not only that, every student has a different way of learning. Some may be the same, others may be different. However, like one kid will get it faster than the other. There'll be different examples, different eye grabbers, and just different interests that involve a student, whether it be math, history, whatever subject it may be. For example, in math, and in examples in math, like getting a student's attention, some may like the engineering field, like the physics type problems, not really physics, but relating to that. Others like maybe even the culinary field, money, retail, and so forth. So it all depends. You gotta grab what the student likes, their interests, getting to know the student, build relationships with them and everything. That way you develop a bond that cannot be broken between teacher and student. And with that, both will excel. You'll excel, I will excel in the classroom so much as an educator, and the student will excel as a student. And by being a student, you're a student wanting to know the process, learning the process and everything like that, submitting and everything. They won't have the anxiety feel of coming to class, doing homework independently. They'll be in a comfortable environment, and that's what I have developed as my teaching philosophy here while doing my student teaching. It's been an amazing experience, and I've had a great time developing these bonds and relationships with students, and I think I have been really successful with creating that with students. And I've gotten feedback from colleagues and everything that I relate well to them. I get to know them, how they're doing, their likes and dislikes, interests and whatnot. It's been truly amazing, and I love it. To my next topic on how technology can be used to create a better learning opportunity for students. I believe there's so many resources out there for students. Not only that, the textbooks could be in, a laptop, tablet type deal. So instead of carrying the old-fashioned heavy backpack, it's all in their fingertips. And not only that, instead of searching through pages, they could just easily type it in what they're looking for specifically. So the information is the same, but it's the speedy process of what's really convenient for students and everything like that. We live in a modern era where technology is a huge thing for students. So why not bring that into the classroom as well? Because not only that, there's so many applications that we use here at school: Smartboard, Khan Academy, PowerPoint, Excel, all those Google Classroom, all those programs that help a student stay organized and stay on top of their work. And not only that, help them out, like calculators. Instead of buying a separate calculator, now it could be in their technology and so forth. Instead of writing down everything in an agenda, it will be automatically saved in a cloud that's like so many potential ways that it could be found and everything like that. They could easily pull up. So I feel like technology at this point, it creates so many open doors for students. And not only that, if we have a specific problem for a student, they could go in and they could search in more problems, and even that they could search in problems developing into their interests. It's like if we have a fraction problem for math, the students could potentially look for more examples, how this could be related to their field of interest for later on and for future career paths and so forth. They could see how that fraction applied to culinary in terms of measurements and whatnot, or into physics, engineering, whatever area they want to learn after their post-high school career. So that's what I've been noticing so far in technology. It's been so many programs have been completely useful for not only my class, but for students as well. The little that we've been done, but we've only scratched the surface in that due to the lack of funding and everything. But there's so many opportunities that if we have an open door, unlimited access, these students, the sky will be the limit for not only for them to be successful in their academic careers, but post-academic careers in secondary education. So that's the way I think of technology and how to create better learning opportunities for students. This brings me to my next topic, strategies for implementing Christian worldview values of compassion, promoting human flourishing, and behaving legally and ethically in my future classroom. So what that basically sums up is being a leader, being a great moral model for my future students. So that pretty much is it, teaching them the proper manners, the proper technique of raising their hand, picking up after themselves, pushing on their chair, stuff like that go a long way in reflecting. And not only that, you gotta promote within, like you gotta give positive reinforcement, good job, a little pat in the back. However, that way these, not only if they get a question correct, but as they act as a human being, and give them values and morals of what it takes, how little goes a long way, how please and thank you, those little simple things that I have developed going to Grand Canyon University, which is a fine university, and all those things to be great overall, not only for myself as a human being, but towards my students. I'm the leader in my classroom. The students reflect on my energy, my morals, my ethics, and everything like that. So they're basically like a sponge, not only absorbing all the information we give them academically, but as a person, as my values as well. So if I'm polite to them, they'll be polite back to me. If I respect them, they'll give me the proper respect back to them. So, and that's what I've developed as my Christian worldview values here in my classroom, especially the compassion that I have for students, the loving environment, and hopefully they take that not only with them in my classroom, but outside the classroom as well. So those three components of the teaching philosophy, how technology could be useful for my students, and my entire worldview of being a great person will reflect on not only myself, my students, and in my classroom. And that is what I've developed during my time as a student teacher and as a student here at Grand Canyon University. So thank you all for watching.